Yeah, good day. Welcome to Multinet Design in the continuation of our Revit project on a Lekki style system 5 bedroom. In the last episode, we were able to create this upper floor. Remember the first floor we created, just click save. So we were able to create this in the first tutorial. So the second tutorial, this is where we were able to create the rooms at the top. But one thing that is missing, the component that is missing, is the staircase. How will the link come from down to the top? So that is what we want to do. But before then, let us quickly put some windows in some areas before we continue. So like we did in that former one, so you click here, I said, so you can decide to click this one and say okay, copy to clipboard, or just click here, say at this junction, so model group window, so click copy to clipboard, then you go to your upper floor and you just say create similar. So when you go on create similar, it will definitely come here with you and you will be able to paste it here. So you do the same thing here and paste it again. So that is what you do. So you do the same thing around where there is those window. So you are having double window side by side like that. So click here again and paste it here. So do the same thing here and paste it here. So do the same thing. So shift it away from the wall because of having conflicts with the wall. That's why the noise is high and so you do the same thing here as well. So wherever you're having toilets, you do the same, you create them in a different form. So this is what we are able to do. So it is not an end yet, so you can later you still adjust some of the position where you need to adjust, because the development of it is not completed until every other components have been represented. So we are done with this one by adding more windows to windows, and that is it. So at this junction, the next thing to do is to go to level 1. Now we're having this one in place, which is okay and all well and good. Then the next thing now to do is to create the stair around this space. So how do you do that? So I'm getting to architecture. I want to use staircase in this form. So I'm using staircase to run from the sitting room. So I'm using my own creative sketch. So that is what I want to use. So I'm starting with the boundary, which is like this. Create the boundary around this stair. So depends on the way you are doing your design. So offset this to let it be 1000. So because let's start with 1000, if it's not going to take too much space, the place is there taking too much, so you reduce it to 800. So it's just an internal, sorry, return back and say copy. That's the boundary with copy. That's what we want to do. So this is what, so you have the boundary where your staircase will flow through. So the next now is to create the riser. So I'm creating the riser from here, just like create this landing side first, this 4 landing side. After you are done with that, so you start developing each and every one of them. So using the offsets to work the magic, so use 300 as a foot part. So you build that and create. So you start doing this one again and again. I think it's okay. So you do that, adjust this one again. So how many have you created? How many still remain? So it remain 1. That is what they told you. So I think it remain nothing anymore. So as you have done with this, so you click and then you trim everything. After you have done with tricking, so this is we call it a dog leg shape of staircase. So you click finish. So what did this say? So say cancel and let it be. The reason is that you have never put the path to which it flow. So draw the path from here, put it at the middle, then draw it to the put it at the middle and draw it to the last point. So that is the path to which stair. So when you click now, you have your stair in place. Then you finish it, everything will be stable and way. So that is what you have created. So this one look more consistent and more rich. So from here you can remove this railing on the wall because it's going to align to the wall. Most of it were not needed. So you can adjust this one a bit, then move this aside as well. Good. So that is what you do here, and that is what is needed and necessary. So go to level 2 and go and see what you have created. So this one now means that you need to adjust this upper floor. So what do you do there is this this is what you need to do. The rooms here, you need to come to this point because this one you are going to have issue with your what. So how do you select that? Go to your south elevation or any elevation that you know that is applicable or available. So at this junction you select the slab and you say edit in place in level 2, edit that. So when you come here, first you create this opening completely. So select this, select the wall, pick the wall. So the first treatment when you are doing placement treatment is that you work with what you have on your staircase, because that's the preference for you to create the upper floor for you, irrespective of design we first made based on our ideas. So the next thing is that you follow these two and you click. So something is there, so continue sketch. So close this type up and close this. So finish, continue. Good. So finish. So this is where the staircase for the upper floor took. So as the upper floor took this, you have to adjust this one now because the construction is not balanced. No matter how you want to do, there's no way you can construct this type of a building. So what you do here is that you adjust this one to fit in this one. So how do you do that? You pick this from illuminated factors, and which is what you draw this and you say start somewhere here, you're going to end it. So you pick this, adjust them to this. So here you bring this one, take this and bring it here, say pick new host. So this is the new host for it. Adjust the bed. So this one you bring it back within. So this space is now being created for this. So you adjust this one, click here and say on this grid you rest it. So the cantilever is not going to be all through. The cantilever is going to be halfway cantilever. So what did you do? You break this into two. Very good. So modify and say edit, break this into two. So then you adjust this to this, and then you pick this and set it up. So what do you do here? Something is joining you, so unjoin this. So because of the key, so adjust this now and let it align. Good. So that is what you do in that level, in that area for the ground floor. So this is what will happen at the ground floor. But when you get to the up floor, there's something that need to be missing. So you need to create temporary to work on that. So we are creating temporary that the side I even need to create it. So let me create it at this side so that you'll be able to feel what I want to feel. So delete this one. Yes. So click here and say go to view. So what you do that you have is, so at this junction, when this use monolithic to have piece. Good. So monolithic will give me what I need. So when you climb from here, forget to reach down. So when you climb from here, you stand here. From here you stand climb. So you get the height of this. So reduce the thickness of this slab. Edit and 2 duplicate. So say duplicate 2, then edit, and then you edit this one to 1000. 150 mm. So that is 4 inches. 6 inches thickness. So this one will give you the point of what you want to do. So check this from here to here. Is it here? That's a normal standard. So from here to here, what would you get? So it is, I don't think it's normal again at that level. So your boundary is going to be created from this position. So click here and say open. At this opening, you adjust this to this point. The close come here. So all these places are not going to be void again. So click and go to level 2 and go and see. So it's close. So your stair preparation start from here. So you click this one and close it down. Good. So that is what you have created. So this design, if you are going down, you come here, you pass through this level and you come down, and you climb there, you come up. So from here you have your veranda and things like that in place. So that is it. So if this one is not okay by you, if it's not big enough, you can still expand it and create more avenue. So like, let me adjust this one, because for me it's like this madam room is too large. So you click from here and see. So from this one, align this one. Yes, I think we have enough space to do whatever we want to do. Okay. Yes. Fine. So that is the point at this level. So the domination, the structure has been created, and this is the veranda and things like that. So you can just link some of these components and let them have a feel at this point. So like this Cosmo armchair, you can bring it here. So you represent it with graphics and let them have a BC look all around. So click like that and say just represent a page. Then this one again the same. So you can use them. Understand? Control Z and say copy. Bring them here. Then you rotate them to 90 degrees. It's not rotating. Don't worry. I'll take this one. Oh, sorry. Adjust it back. So that is what you have here. And that is it. So your closet, you use annotate detailing to bring down the closet. So like 500. Yes, 400 will be okay. Very good. Good. So that is the closet. To put like that and you copy. So you say click, you control here, and call it closet. So that is what we closet. So that place you put all your items, everything here. So now you can just now click on component and now start selecting for bathroom, if a room as well, or whatsoever you need to put. So I'm using this domestic parts. So create this one. This time around, all the bathroom need the WC. So the same thing here. So you look for more items that you need that is okay, and then what is it that you need. So if you saw like this, you need sour, put a sour there, put a sour there. So like this one, some of these need jacuzzi, so if there's component of jacuzzi, you can find. I think I still have one there. I have jacuzzi, yes I have. So jacuzzi bath, I have one, so I can put it here because this one they are big enough, there's enough size and space for them, so you can put it here. So washing hand basin, if you have one, yeah. So I have washing hand basin of a small size, so you can start to use those ones. So that's just a little bit positioning, a little bit adjustments, and you are good to go whatsoever you are doing your design. So represent it well and everything a little bit busy. So this is our so far so good in our design of the upper floor. So in our next class we're going to devote our time to the elevation and some other packages. So thanks for watching, thanks for looking at this, thanks for taking care of everything we've been working together. So we shall work more on decent things to do. So this is the staircase. You can now adjust this section to this point and flip it, go to view and see the details. So climb from down and you come up from there. So if you are not satisfied with that, you can still adjust your by clicking on this and say split. So from there, split the segments. So you can split these segments by click it from here, then adjust it backward so that we accommodate that position for you. So that is it. You can now click here and say go to elevation. So you climb from here and everything stay the way it's supposed to be for you. So that is it. You can see complete detail of the staircase completely. So that is for that for now, before we start the whole detailing of the whole building. So before we have not done, so in the next class we start working on the elevation by starting creating the roof. So the roof there is going to be an engine roof.